How's it going, YouTube? It's Tevin here today, and we're going to be taking a look at an updated version of Prosphacked. Now, I want to talk a little bit more about this than I did on my last video because it has updated and it has gotten a lot better, and I want to thank Kim for everything that he's done to make this available for all of us. So, for those of you who don't know what Prosphacked is it's an email outreach / client acquisition program that helps each and every one of us who own social media marketing agencies, SEO agencies, basically any agency that you're looking to gain clients for. Akeem is helping you do that by essentially automating the process, sending out emails, and attracting clients using those methods. So now I just want to go over a little bit of the important features here just to talk about it and make sure you guys understand thoroughly how this works. So first things first, if you haven't joined our Facebook page, you can come and do so. It's Prospect Outreach Automation Group. I'll make sure to leave a group in the description below, or link, in the description below. You can ask any question you like. You can go over everything else. You're going to see testimonials and see how everyone's been doing. Akeem also just launched a new little program that he's doing right now, and it's $1 a month, and it's basically a course on how to get rich. It's really awesome. I've been following it, and I've really loved what he's been talking about, so that would be something to check out. We also have a couple different things you can work with. We've got someone named Jennifer Pellerin. She is I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. She's a professional writer, and she actually sets up all of our emails for us. So if that's something that you're interested in, maybe not just the email automation services, but getting up a email campaign for your agency in general, then you can give her a contact. Her name is Jennifer Pellerin. If you do have any more information about that, or if you want any more information about that, you can contact me and I'll make sure you get hooked up with her. Now, let's talk more about what exactly this does. So it's pretty simple. You don't have the clients that you want. Obviously, you're watching this video, or maybe you just want to have another method to your madness. Me personally, I go out and I find local clients, as well as running this in the background to make it so I technically have a secondary employee. The good thing for me is I'm from Canada personally, and I outsource this to Akeem, and he finds me clients in the US. So this is really awesome for me as the dollar's low, so I'll be gaining more money. If you do live in Canada, this is definitely something to take advantage of. Now, everything all together, how this works. So the first step, let me jump over here to the website, is we charge you a upfront fee of $350, which comes with a database of your choice. It can either be from Canada, it can either be from the UK, or one of the states in the US. And now once you pick this database, you're going to be given a list of businesses within the state or the location that you've chosen. Your job is to go through and filter those businesses down to a list of 1,000. And what we'll do, and what we used to charge for, is we'll actually go out and we'll verify all 1,000 of those emails to make sure that there's no bounce backs, to make sure you're contacting the right person, to make sure all the information is correct. And we want to make sure that the person that we're contacting is the decision maker, so we can close the client. So after we give you the database and you sort through everything and you get your 1,000 businesses, you're going to hand that over to us. And what we're going to do is we're going to set up an email campaign. And now with this email campaign, it's pretty straightforward setup. It's either 3 to 5 emails with a couple thank you emails, and we reach out to them and we try and get their attention. And if we do get their attention, the next step is we either provide them with a 15 to 25 page audit, which I can show you right now, actually, in Haystack. 1 second here. Actually, hold on. I'll just show you exactly how this audit system works. You're going to be getting your own logins for this. So when you go into this, you're going to be clicking all reports. This is something that is an added bonus when you do sign up for Akeem's services. I'll just pick one of the ones that I've done recently. So Studio North. So this is a pretty cool software. As you know, if you've taken Ty Lopez's program, you do need to provide social media audits for your clients. I mean, it's not required, but it does help with closing them. And this is something that we provide to make sure that you don't have to do it. And considering it's finished in about 2 minutes, it really does help you out with, not spending so much time. Before I was doing this, it was taking me about 2 to 3 hours to build a full-blown audit for one of my clients. And now it's just click and go. I'm not going to refresh right now because there's no reason to. But if I go to share this report, and I'll go to the link, generate link. I'll pull this up here. Now you're going to see on my link here, as we can see, Tevin Merchant, social media expert. Here's my phone number, so that's great. If anyone wants to give me a call or shoot me a text, please make sure you have an iPhone or you're from Canada. I don't want to get hit with some charges. Here's my business email address and my logo up in the corner. Now this gives the score to the business to show them exactly how well they're doing out of 100. The Studio North is actually a business in my local city here. So we can kind of go over what they're doing and what they're not doing. So it tells us in detail what they have and what they don't have. So under social, it goes over Facebook page, Twitter, Instagram, reviews, all of the such, and you can see what they're doing and what they aren't doing. And now you can go into detail. It'll load here, and it tells you everything that they're doing wrong first, and then it gives you the exact steps that you need to do to fix this. And so if you can hand this over to a client, which we can give you the process, and within that email outreach that we're doing, we're going to be providing this. They'll be able to reach you like at the very end, and you'll be able to close the deal. You'll essentially be like, this is everything that needs to be done. I can do all of this for you, and you close the deal. So simply enough, this is a great tool that Akim has given to us, and it's something that we truly need to take advantage of. Now, moving on, if we go over to the other website, onto prosphacked.com, simple process. Like I was saying, you sign up by paying 35 cents per audit. So our minimum audit is 1,000 audits, which is $350. We give you the databases from US, UK, or Canada. You get to choose the 1,000 businesses that you want. We first initially generate data points from a text-based audit, which we send with them in one of the first 5 emails so they can kind of see what they're doing. You will create a personal story, and that's something that we'll put together in the email campaign that you'll need to send for this email prospecting. So with the email campaign, you'll need to have this personal story because it really brings this attention to your agency, and it helps a lot with building the client base. So then we schedule your email sequences and at least 4 follow-ups using G Suite and Mixmax. So that those are 2 softwares that you're going to need to pick up. G Suite, I believe, is $10 a month, and Mixmax, I'm not sure, but it's not that expensive, and it's definitely good to have, even if you're not using it for email campaigns. G Suite, essentially, Mixmax is very important for email campaigns. The next step is if they don't respond, we do have a telemarketer who is going to call the clients if you want for an extra $2 to get this additional feedback, which we can use to essentially modify your campaign and go over all the important facts of what worked, what didn't work, or maybe even that telemarketer is going to close the deal and get them more interested, and then they can get you on the phone and we can land this client at whatever price that you charge. May it be $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. I don't charge anything under $3,000 a month. So after sending 500 emails, you're going to get at least, if you don't get at least 1 positive response, you get your $350 back and you get to keep the database. So this is essentially a good win for you. So it's a money back guarantee. If you're not going to get 1 positive response, you are going to get that $350 back. We did used to charge for verifying emails and emails sent at 10 cents per email verified and 10 cents per email sent. So that was going to be an additional $200 on top of the $350. And we're actually waiving that to get more people through the front door of our business and make sure that you guys reap the rewards by getting more clients. So here's a little bit of testimonials that people have been receiving. You can go through and check all of these out on the prosphacked.com website, but we can go over a couple here. First client, just need a few pointers before tomorrow's meeting. Thanks, guys. Amazing. 2 hours into the 3rd batch of emails and already have a potential client. I followed up with a client that called me late Friday, and I'm making a proposal for them, and I'll present it in a day. So, I mean, if you guys aren't taking advantage of this, this is something you really do need to take a step back and see if this is something that you really want to invest in. Do you want to grow your business, and do you want everything to be automated? Because that's what we're going to be doing for you. Now, truly, if this is something you're interested in, remember, I'm going to drop all the links in the description below, going over prosphacked.com. I can even drop a link to the Haystack website so you can see the prices that or all the money that you'll be saving if you do go with Akim's services, because this is an included feature, which is really nice. I'll also drop a link to the Facebook group. You can come in, check it out, ask us questions. You can even feel free to shoot me a message or email me. My email is tevindemerchant37@gmail.com, and I can answer any of the questions that you may have. If there's anything else that you guys possibly need, you can always drop a comment in the comment section below, and I'll get right back to you. I'm very, very fast with my responses. So if there's something that you do need, just shoot me a message. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Have a good one.